LinkedIn has 900 million people you could reach. But if you do it wrong, you could lose your account forever. Our team has booked over 400 meetings in 90 days using LinkedIn. But we've also seen people get banned for using cheap automation tools. Here's what actually works without getting your account shut down. First, you need to know the limits. LinkedIn is really strict about this. Here's what you get: 400 connection requests per month, 120 interactions per day maximum, and 800 emails per month if you have premium. Now, let's define an interaction, because an interaction is anything you do on LinkedIn, like viewing a profile, liking a post, sending a connection request, sending a message. Each interaction counts. Now, here's where people mess up. If you go from zero activity to suddenly maxing out these limits, LinkedIn flags your account immediately. You need to start slow. Run at about 60 interactions a day for the first 10 days. Then you gradually increase your interactions. Now, if your account is already active on LinkedIn, you're fine. This is only for accounts that go from inactive to suddenly very active. Now, let's talk about what gets you banned. Cheap automation tools get you banned fast. Here's why. They don't act like humans. They send connection requests at the exact same time every single day. They use the same delays between actions, and LinkedIn algorithm spots this immediately. And trust me, we've seen people lose accounts with over 10,000 connections because they used a $20 per month automation tool. And let's be real, your LinkedIn account is an asset. You spent years building that network, so don't risk it on just fast, cheap software. So where can you leverage automation that's actually safe? Tools like Expandy mimic human behavior, random delays between action, different activity patterns each day, built-in warm-up features. Expandy is actually what our team at ColdIQ uses, and it costs more than the cheap alternative, but it's perfect for our team size, and we haven't had a single account banned. So what's the difference? Expandy has a warm-up feature. For the first 2 weeks, it runs at half speed automatically. Cheap tools don't do this. They hit maximum speed on day 1 and they get you flagged. Now, here's what actually worked for us to book over 400 meetings in 90 days. First, only target your absolute best prospects. You only get 400 connection requests per month. Don't waste them on people who aren't active on LinkedIn. At ColdIQ, we use Clay to score our leads first. Then we only send the top tier prospects to LinkedIn. Second, personalize your connection requests. Don't use a default like, "I'd like to join your network" message. Mention something specific about their profile or company. Yes, it takes an extra 30 seconds per person, but it triples your acceptance rate. Third, don't pitch in the first message. When someone accepts your connection request, don't immediately try to sell them something. You want to start a conversation. Ask a question or provide value first. We found that messaging our existing network was just as valuable as new connections. You can send 30 to 40 DMs per day to your existing connections with no limit. And here's what happened when our team did this consistently. In 90 days, we generated over 4.4 million impressions from our team's LinkedIn posts. That created high-intent audiences, people who engaged with our content, visited our profile, and then visited our website. Then we reached out to those people because they already knew who we were, so our response rates were way higher. And because of that, we booked 336 meetings. Those meetings led to $80,000 in new monthly recurring revenue. Now, LinkedIn is the best place to reach B2B decision makers, but only if you do it right. So start slow. If you're going to use an automation tool, use a safe tool like Expandy, and you're going to want to personalize everything. Your LinkedIn account is too valuable to risk. So if you're interested, link to Expandy is below if you want to check it out. Now go book some meetings, and remember, I'm Melissa from ColdIQ, and we teach you the best outbound systems.